Okay, so in the last several months, we've heard from literally hundreds of prospective clients that are reaching out to us through, really in a response to some of these videos and the messages that we put out on social media. And the unanimous truth that comes out of all of those conversations is that people do not have proper investment management or asset allocation. In fact, if I talk to 100 new prospective clients, almost a rounding error to zero, have not had any changes to their portfolios since pre-COVID. So just think about that. We went through a 40% market drop, a massive rebound, and there was no change whatsoever. That doesn't even make sense when you consider what true asset allocation is. If you are managing risk appropriately and being opportunistic when the market presents itself, it is virtually impossible to not have an actual transaction or a change or a shift to your portfolio during this period. And that doesn't mean a shift of strategy. That doesn't mean a change in process, but there has to be a change. How can you have that type of move without actually having an adjustment to your portfolio? For an example, if you have a completely balanced non-correlated portfolio, when the market had that colossal drop in March and you had an increase in the non-correlated assets, that provides an immense opportunity. So the fact that we just watched it go right back to even is completely nuts. Or worst case, you had none of those protection circumstances in place, like non-correlated assets or any type of hedging or anything like that, and you just took the full 40% drop. Because if that was the case, no wonder you didn't make any changes. You were susceptible to the risk and couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. A remarkable amount of our clients inquired during that period, and this is the true power to the confidence they have in what we do, asking to borrow money to put into the market, taking money out of corporations and corporate cash to put to work. That is all because they saw what an opportunity it was. So tell me why a registered, licensed professional advisor can't make those same changes for you while the epidemic is happening and creating those changes to market prices. Blows my mind. Still amazed that we see this type of complacency. And it's worse with mutual fund managers, unfortunately. Banks and mutual fund managers do absolutely nothing during these periods to add value other than the buy and hold, it'll come back, you're receiving dividends, et cetera, and that whole mantra. Make sure your portfolio is acting in a way to take advantage of opportunities, because you never know, with pre-election risk, with a second wave to coronavirus, to anything that can come around the corner. Mark my word, there's always going to be volatility. You have to be in a position to take advantage of it. So make sure that you're actually getting advice and also the types of service and transactions that you deserve as an investor, because sitting on your hands is completely nuts. You might as well just put it into the market yourself, pay no fees whatsoever, and just ride it out if that's what you want. But most Canadian investors don't. They want to believe that they're taken care of and they're protected, when the truth is that they're just simply not, and their advisors are being extremely complacent. We need to see these changes happen.